Hi, I'm Nick Wishenko. We're here at 1247 Lamplighter Way. This is the Kilwich claim with USAA. So far, USAA has paid to complete some repairs on the shake roof. So what we're going to do is a simulator repair to see if we can remove a shake and reinstall around any of the repairs they currently have without causing more damage. A couple things we're going to look out for is if the shake split or crack. Another thing we're going to look out for is these roofing systems, these cedar systems, they have a layer called an interlayment. So the way these are installed is felt, and then it's a row of shake, a row of interlayment. So like if I use this one, for instance, once this row of shakes are installed, they're gonna install a row of interlayment that's gonna go from here to here. That is the waterproofing system in this roofing system. So if at any point we disturb that or break it, it runs entirely continuous horizontal on the below the above row of shakes. So if I damage the interlayment system, I have to replace the entire horizontal row or wherever the interlayment ends. So we're gonna look out for that. To complete the simulator repair, I'm gonna use a shake ripper. This is approved by the manufacturer. There's no way to remove a nail on the system without using a shake ripper, and just a regular roofing hammer to help get the nails out. Throughout the repair video, if I run into any issues, I'm gonna stop and show you guys what's going on, but I'll get started now. I'm gonna use this shake right here. Let me just chalk it out. I'm gonna remove the 4 nails, remove the shake, and then reinstall it and see how the roofing system holds up. So I already split the shake in half. The shake wasn't even raised. If you want to take a pan across the entire roof, the shakes are in pretty rough shape. So I kind of expected servicing or repair here would be hard, but again, I didn't even have the ripper high enough to hit the nail yet, and I have already split it. Got it. Hammer. All right, so the nail split off. Usually with this tool, what you do is you hook the nail, and then you hammer it out. So that way you can actually, the nail will, where'd my chalk go? Here's the interlayment that ripped.
Right there on the right side.
Yeah. So basically the way that you do this is if you have the nail head here, when you use the ripper, you don't have to lift the shakes up, because obviously you saw I just had this tool underneath of it and the shake split. What it'll do is actually kind of pull the nail out like this. That way you don't have to manipulate the shakes too much and let them break. But just doing that, the nail split. And where'd the interlayment go? Oh, son of a bitch.
Probably blew off.
Damn it. Well, a big chunk of the interlayment came out. I can show it at the end when I pull the shake. Oh, I had it right here. All right. Go. same thing happened there. The nail ripped. Get the next nail. The nail also ripped there. So this guy should come. Yeah. So there's half the shake. There's one more nail. I think I found the issue. All right, here's a good example of the interlayment. So the roofing system's just whenever the cedar gets installed, it starts to swell, and sometimes it swells too much. You end up, see, I removed the nail properly, but you end up taking the waterproofing completely with it. So at this point, just removing one shake, we have to completely replace these 2 rows because the waterproofing system is compromised. If you want to hand me the phone. You can see it right here. Take that back. So at this point, just looking at that, looking at how the nails are actually pulling through the cedars. This was for the second course, which is the exposure right here. You can actually see the one nail right here. See it?
Yep.
Yeah, so with that being said, you can't back the nails out of the cedars because it's just ripping straight through the cedar. They're not strong enough to hold you pulling the nail out the correct way. And the interlayment system failing, it's definitely not a repairable roof because you can't bring it to a pre-loss condition. We can't do a repair without compromising the waterproofing system or splitting the shakes when removing the nails. So what we'll do now is we'll stop the video. We'll perform a temporary repair around this area. We'll submit the documentation to USAA, and we'll go from there. So again, my name is Nick Washenko at 1247 Lamplighter Way. USAA claim. Call us if you have any questions. Thank you.